And my niggas ignorant like a lighter, bitch, we ignorant. All this water on my neck look like I fell when Hey, I'm trying to get paid, take money, cash checks. You see the set, that's Lash, that's Dex. Young C, Young Shorty, Machiavelli. White witness, true religion on the telly. Wiz got a house full of freaks. That's why I haven't been around for a week. I'm getting pounds in my sleep. I'm at the top of the mountain, it's peak. Bring it back before the villain. I had a life, real talk, true religion. It's in the blood, in the genes, in the stitching.
From the East Coast to the West Coast.
City to city, coast to coast. iPhone, cause I'm done with my bitch. Trying to be in my position. Keep my shades on, cause they're trying to see the vision.
Tell me, bad man, see I need your love. See I need your love. Me need you close to me. Me tell her say me, oh stay on the road. God, let you stay far away. Make you stay far away. Just give me love, give me that, give me that. Once she to the place, she gon' be back. She's a track star. She gon' run away when it gets hard. She can't take the pain, she can't get scarred. She hurt anyone that gets involved. Don't wanna commit by taking this wall. She gon' do the race, just not this one. Love is a game you used to chip off. What's down to top, you a top, you a nip off.
Hype is here! It's your flyer!
Sabi girl no dey too like talk. Animals they in my phone. Body man nobody like talk, but you must hustle if you want job. If no finish them won't fight us. If them they run them no fit catch up. I know they from say I too righteous. No come they from say they too like us. We no get the time for the hate and the bad energy. Come my mind on my money. Make you dance like Bobo. Steady clean like broccoli.
Hype is here! It's your flyer!
Man get united till I fade out. If the vibe no pure on my way out. Pull up balu, anytime we say about. The men them outside, we know they house. No. Man get united till I fade out. Man get united till I fade out. Man get united till I fade out.
From the East Coast to the West Coast.
City to city, coast to coast.
It is DJ and the game on lock. DJ Fly.
Man get united till I fade out. If the vibe no pure on my way out. Pull up balu, anytime we say about. The men them outside, we know they house. No they look us, we know they house. We don't see the mullah, we don't spray out. Thank God, say the maga don't pay out. Oh, see, I'm ahead of them, I she watch you. I'm a fucking baller, you got only me. Don't man fit talk shit to me. You look me, you go collect me.
Hype is here! It's your flyer! This one I got to with the job. Me, I don't get tired of the job. Cover my face, calling me Biggie man, we know where I'm back. Hype is here! It's your flyers!
Keep it so cute. Shaking them up faster. Shaking keep it so cute. Shaking them up faster. I'm a tilo. You are lesson. I'm a tilo. You are lesson. Shaking keep it so cute. Shaking them up faster.
Shaking keep it okay. Shaking them up my side. Oh, na, 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 na. Yeah. Oh, na, 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 na.
Oh, you already know what it is. With a hustler, with a bus. Don't something. Don't panic. Don't panic. You already know what it is. Your boy in the Mix Gaming, aka motherfucker DJ Fly Hype, aka in the Mix DJ Fly Hype. Nah, I mean, I'm back live. Happy to be here. 2023 in the air. Nah, I mean, new flow, new vibe, new everything. Nah, I mean, don't mind the balliness of the head. Nah, I mean, had to cut the flare off real quick. It's getting a little stuffy up in this shit. But as you can see, the title of today's topic, episode 16. What the F? Why is this happening? Nah, I mean, we here with another episode. Live. Back at it each and every Friday from 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Nah, I mean, hey, yo, I'm gonna say this. This week, this episode of Stop the Cap's gonna be dumb spicy, chat, dumb fucking spicy. What I mean is dumb spicy. I mean it's dumb spicy. But un momento por favor. Let me just go grab my hat real quick, cause I am freezing and my head is cold. I'm gonna take a quick second music break. Ain't gonna be too long. Just give me 2 seconds now, I mean.
To go bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, though. Cause I think when you by default and without any doubt, though. I'm a me happy adult, though. I no go feed the girl, I no go feed the girl is out, though. I'm a mind that's you be talk, though. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh. I know holy, and I know that get both. Like the Baba Frayo, my ayo, don't cry, oh.
Up in the bump like shallow. 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 Up in the bump like shallow. Up in the bump like shallow. Up in the bump like shallow. 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 So yes, I had to sit there and hit that joint real quick for the one time, nah, I mean. But like I said, I am your boy in the Mix DJ Fly Hype. Yeah. Coming to you live with another banger, with another hit maker, with another story to talk about. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if some of y'all paid attention to the news. I certainly have paid attention to the news. Normally, I don't pay attention to the news. I normally sit up here and wonder what the fuck's going on, shit like that. But this time around, nah, you boy paid attention to the news, ladies and gentlemen. Why I say I pay attention to the news? Because some shit hit the fan, and I was talking about it weeks ago, right? I think it was episode 1 or 2. I can't recall because it's been 16 episodes already of this podcast. Shout out to that. Now, man, it's been 16. Yeah, my light turns on and off when it wants to. It's been 16 episodes, right? Of Stop the Cat Podcast, right? 16, give or take. Cool. That flirted out just a tad bit. So what had happened is today's situation. I don't even know where to begin, folks. I don't know where to begin. Like, I really, really don't know where to begin. So, situation that happened. A 8th grader, not an 8th grader, a 8-year-old first grader shot his teacher down in Virginia, Newport News. Now, I mean, stop the cap on that because we've been talking about that whole gun violence situation for a grip now. If y'all don't recall, episode 1, I talked about where a little 5-year-old girl picked up her dad's gun. It was not loaded. She knew where it was at, got his gun, and ran her bullies down, right? She ran her bullies down, chat. She literally ran her bullies down with that gun, right? Mind you, it was not loaded. now we are at a situation where it is a loaded gun. The child was 8, first grader of 8 years old, brought a gun to school, shot his teacher, and now he's gonna get life in prison.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit.
That's one of the crazy situations, right? Then the second crazy situation I'ma add is our state, New York State, is implementing a law that's saying that kids under the age of 6th grade, the 6-year-old kids under 6th grade, are no longer eligible to get homicided or anything like that, right? It's kind of scary. It's kind of freaky, right? So we're gonna sit here and loading from the file from computer source, view the source, add stream. I'm trying to show you what's going on. Can I share my screen? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the second tab, right? I'm figuring all this stuff out, right? Just give me a second. I want to see law about kids and homicide, right? So here it is. Deny. We're gonna go to screen 2 for a second, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna show you exactly I can't show you because I have to update the permission. Okay, so basically it says this is an article recently published January the 4th of 2023. It was updated the 5th of January Pacific time. As a new law in New York State making children under 12 years with arrest or prosecution except for homicide cases. I mean, they are being exempted for homicide cases. So they could do everything crazy except for homicide. Their ass is getting chewed up by the law. This implements. This is implementing as of now, right? This is in the wake of that. So apparently, in the wake of that, now all of a sudden we have a 8-year-old who's in Virginia shot his teacher, and we're going to talk about it in just a minute. I just gotta type it up real quick. VA. Okay, so the 6-year-old, he's 6, but I'm gonna call him 8 because you know you how to handle a gun. He's basically 6, but I'm saying he's 8. He's out of elementary school. He shot his teacher. We don't know why he did it or what caused him to do it. All we know is that the teacher is injured. She's in surgery. We wishing her the best, etc., etc. But remember when I said episode 1 where a 5-year-old girl sat here and got her hands on a gun, right, to chase her motherfucking bullies down, right? So in that way, a couple weeks later, we have this incident. Chat. And this incident is not a normal incident. This is an incident where we literally have a child brought a loaded gun into school. And we all know about the whole loaded gun situation. We all know how kids bring loaded weapons to school because they feel punished and unjust of how either the teacher bullies them or how the kids in the school bully them. We understand that stigmata. We understand that whole corrupt poison, right? But for you to sit here and shoot your teacher in broad daylight took some balls, consideration, and guts. I'm not trying to. I'm not an advocate of violence. I'm not. That's not me. It's just astonishing to see that the kid literally sat there, took the gun to school, and popped off at his teacher. Didn't pop off, but at the teacher. And you're 6, 7, 8-year-old bracket. I say 8 because you're acting like an 8. Like your mindset was way mature than a 6-year-old, right? It makes you wonder, folks, because of the new law they're implementing in New York, kids under the age of 12 can't get arrested except for homicide, right? They're exempted from everything else. Exempted from burglary, exempted from assault, exempted from even smashing a female without her consent. Like you're allowed to do all this heinous, corpus crimes except for homicide. And now we have a homicide case. And now you're implementing that rule. That speaks volumes in New York. That right there is very, very scary. A scary note to know that we have to sit here and worry about our kids doing crazy shit. But not only crazy shit, chat, we have to worry about them with the guns. The guns is what's really, really, really destroying us legitly, folks. And I'm saying this as a utmost respect. Like, we need to do better as a community. We need to do better as a society, because we letting these guns go in these streets and pop off. Yo, first and foremost, the parents are not even held responsible. The parents are not held responsible. Let's get that straight, chat. The parents are not held responsible. They are literally sitting here scot-free. The only thing they have is, honestly and truthfully, only thing they have is literally a slap on the wrist and saying, hey, yo, your child did a horrible thing. Granted, in the community, people going to look at them. They're going to think of them sideways. They're going to think of them crazy. They're going to think like, yo, you're so disgusting as a human being to sit here and let your son, daughter, well, it's a son, but I'm just saying his son, daughter, whoever the case may be the next time around, to do this crazy, heinous act. Like, you're literally at this breaking point in life where kids are being bullied and pressured too much. Our freaking system, our system is not even doing anything about it. Just, oh yeah, send them to a psychiatrist, they'll be fine. But what if the psychiatrist can't help? You know what I mean? What if, it's to the point where you're basically setting that child up to fail? And that's the scary situation we are in right now, folks, is that we are setting our kids up to fail because we're not sitting here talking to them and chilling with them. And those who are talking to their kids and chilling with them, having the conversation, let them know, like, you're not alone. I commend you. I commend you. I appreciate you. I commend you and I appreciate you. I really, really do. Because now it's getting to the fact where our kids are bringing in weapons of mass destruction. And that's the scariest thing in the world, to feel like going to school and knowing that you have to sit here. You literally have to sit here and worry, is that child walking around with the hammer? Is that child walking around with something? Nah, man, like, it's just, I don't know what to say to the world. I don't know what to say. This world is really, 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 trying to think of the right terminology to say. Misguided. This world is really misguided, folks. And it really, really shows that we have to do better. We literally have to do better as society, as a community, as black people. We need to do better. Like, because now it's to the point where I'm not even going to lie. It's a scary, scary situation. This child may get life in prison, folks, for killing his teacher at the age of 6 years old. Who sits there and bodies a teacher because they're not getting along? If you got problems with a teacher, go tell your parent. Don't sit there and just make it worse, because now you put it to where we are literally have to deal with this backlash, folks. Not only we have to deal with this backlash as a community, we have to deal with this backlash as a nation, because now we're getting looked at by other nations, saying that we can't sit here and get our kids under control. We cannot sit here and what's the word? Educate the young population without having some type of backlash or some type of, oh, I'm gonna sit here and do this and hope and pray this gets in the news. Like, it's a real fucked up situation. And the fact that now the New York State is allowing minors to get away with scot-free everything except for murder. So you're telling me that it's okay that, let's say for instance, my nephew, right, goes to school, gets into a fight. They're not gonna get that. I can't press assault charges on the kids. I can't sit here and do nothing but be an angry black uncle to the world. I can't sit up here and get these kids reprimanded, in trouble, or any of that extraness. I have to sit here and literally see my nephew get bloody up to a pole. Had to take him to the ER and hope and pray that I get some type of justice. No, this world, it's really, this world is really fucked up. This world is literally fucked up. And the fact that these rules are going into place when we got so much shit going on in society, and you want to put that rule in place, like first and foremost, right? Don't mind me. Reason why I'm looking down so much is because I'm trying to sit here and make sure everything is straight. Oh man. Like, it's just, it's just crazy. It's just crazy, folks. It's just real crazy. Then on another note, put it to you like this: where were the parents? You know what I mean? Why did the child have to sit there and do what he had to do? You know what I mean? It's really a crazy situation. Like, where was the gun? The gun was supposed to be up. The gun was not supposed to be easy access for the child to get, and that's what's wrong with these parents now these days too. You leave your gun out for where your child can have easy fucking access to it. Easy access. Like, that's a really, really, really scary thought. I mean, and it makes you wonder, like, if they could get to the weapon, who are they going to kill? And I mean, like, think about it. Honestly, think about this for a second, chat. Think about this for a second, right? A 5-year-old girl had a gun, wasn't loaded, ran down the block with the bullies. This is like back in early October, late September when I talked about this. Now you have an 8-year-old body his teacher, and she's in critical condition. We don't know if she's gonna make it or not. We don't know, and it's sad to say. It's a real sad thing to say that our people is failing. Our people is failing. Society is failing. Because now I'm like, I could read you some of these comments that are just ridiculously outrageous. When I mean ridiculously outrageous, I mean ridiculously outrageous. Like, here's one comment right now I'm about to read. I'm not even capping it. It's so horrendous. It's really baffling to hear. And I don't even like to go on a Hollywood Unlock, but I am. One comment said, I don't know why, but I feel like parents have to have known something that was going down. Another comment says, shaking my head, why is guns so accessible to 6-year-old children? I'm going to need these parents to get their kids and check and start checking in their rooms and shit. First off, how did a 6-year-old got access to the gun? This is so incredibly sad in so many ways. Parents, let's realize this is a new generation to understand empathy, patience, and compassion. These are comments. Half of these are mothers that are commenting this shit. Other halves are non-mothers who are commenting on this shit. Nah, man, like, it's just a scary thought. It's just a scary thought to know, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna say this: I'm not a parent. I'm a nephew. I mean, I'm an uncle of a nephew. You know what I mean? And I wonder and pray about my nephew every day when I go to school. And when I go to school, he goes to school too, because I do go to school myself. I go in the daytime. But let me ask you this. If you was in charge and you was the police commissioner handling the situation, how would you go about it? How would you have went about it? And I'm going to leave you off with that note right there. Nah, I mean, like it's just a terrible thought. It's just a very terrible thought. It's a very terrible thought. Like, it just makes you really fathom, like, we're living in a world that we gotta show empathy, compassion to these kids, but how can we show empathy, compassion to these kids when they're so quick to grab the trigger, when they're so quick to scream ACS, when they're so quick to do this, that, and the third? Like, it just really makes you wonder. It just makes you really wonder, chat. It really makes you wonder. But let's
Fast forward. We ain't gonna talk about death no more. That's crazy. That's really, really crazy because it really makes you wonder about shit. But in other news, Young Miami talks about her role as a wife on BFN and also shares her marriage in the future of herself. If y'all don't know what she's talking about, it's a show called BMF. Basically, it's this new show that's out on Stars as of January the 6th. It's about a black mafia family. That's what BMF is. Like I really realized that a lot of these actresses from reality TVs are getting a lot of publicity. You have Erica Mena, you have Young Miami, you have Johnny Blaze. You got a lot of crazy people, you know what I mean? All right, there we go. I had to find the information. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, chat. I really don't know. Like, it seems like 2023 is the year of people moving up. Seems like 2023, it's our time to sit here and elevate. Know what I mean? But big shout out to the big BMF Black Mafia. I'm definitely going to tune in for that. Definitely going to tune in for that. Know what I mean? And then in other news, I don't even know if I want to talk about this. French Montana, he finally speaks out about the whole shooting in Florida. And you know what his comment says? His comment said was wrong place, wrong time, right? But here's the thing, folks. You are doing a music video, right? Florida, Southside Florida, from 15th Ave, you know what I mean? From 15th Ave. You already know you had Trina from 15th Ave. You could have said, bloop, bloop, hey, yo, Trina, I need some bodyguards. Nah, I mean, I'm on 15th Ave doing this music video. Come holler at the broski. Bloop. She would pull up, had the bodyguards on set. Nobody would have fucked with Trina because you were there. Everybody was sat there and gave Trina respect, and then you never got your shit shot up. But because Frenchie, you didn't call Trina. See, that's what people need to understand and realize. You step in another artist town, you know they got the clout, bloop, bloop, hit them up. Me, every time I go to London, I always hit up Lady LaSure. I always hit up Happy from Happy Music. I hit people up that knows that area, so I know when I step up in that shit, I'm Gucci. You know what I mean?
Stop the cap.
I'm a Gucci.
Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Hold on. We're going to sit here, take a quick music break, ladies and gentlemen. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right on back. I got to take this phone call.
From Bamandait, Ibianga. I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? Now did you look for me? I walked in the room, eyes are red, and I don't smoke banga. Did you check on me? Now did you notice me? Nobody will know the paranoia. Cause I put a smile on my face, the facade you can never face. And if you don't know me well, you won't see how buried I am inside my grave. Cause you see people don't really know you. They don't really know you. Cause you see people, they don't really know you. They don't really know. I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? Or did you look for me? I walked in the room, eyes are red, and I don't smoke banda. Did you check on me? Did you check on me? Or did you notice me? Holy Father, they drive over my head. Cause they make you no leave me deep. Holy Father, yeah. Oh, make you try to understand. Now who can not wait for you? Cause you see people don't really know you. They don't really know you. Cause you see people, they don't really know you. They don't really know. I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? Or did you look for me? I walked in the room, eyes are red, and I don't smoke banda. Did you check on me? Did you check on me? Or did you notice me? I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? Or did you look for me? I walked in the room, eyes are red, and I don't smoke banda. Did you check on me? Did you check on me? Or did you notice me?
Can I get a
All right, we back, folks. I had to sit there and handle that situation real quick. You know what I mean? The broski came in, had to ask me for something. You know how that goes when people walk up in your house and all that extra shit. You gotta sit there, open the doors for people. You know what I mean? Wasn't expecting to do that, but it is what it is. But we're not gonna be on Stop the Cap for long. I know it's late. It's the first Sunday of the new year. I know people want to party and shit like that. But I had to get a lot of stuff down and across. You know what I mean? I know for a fact that people are wondering why you ain't gonna do the whole segment or what. No, actually, I'm actually going to keep it short today because it's the first Sunday back, and it's just too much negativity going on. I'm not in the mood for negativity. Nah, I mean, I'm in the mood for positivity. So we're going to talk about all the positive that's happening around the world now. I mean, big shout out to Miss New York from Love and Hip Hop. She turned 41 today. The big 40 deuces. That whole midlife crisis shit. She persevered. She got over that shit. Bada bang, bada boom. Shout out to her. Now, I mean. Update: Damar Hamlin awake and speaking with his team after doctors removed his breathing tube. So the famous Buffalo football player, he had an asthma attack. He woke up. Now he's fine. He's alive. He's talking to his team. So that's good. That's good blessings on that. You know what I mean? Good blessings on that. We appreciate that. We adore that and appreciate that. Now, I mean, I see my homegirl Dancer pulled up. Appreciate her pulling up. Now, I mean, now onto the juicy topic. The Real Housewife star Jean Shania sentenced for 7 years to prison for telemarketing fraud. If y'all do not know what telemarketing fraud is basically calling up, try to seduce people, try to get them to do what you want them to do, shit like that. And so basically but the crazy part about the situation, I had to type it in to make sure how long is her sentence. That's what I was typing. It says 6 to 5 years. But you know, it's just telefraud is crazy. Telefraud is really, really crazy. And for her to do that, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's just crazy how this world is. But that's on that note, you know what I mean? And then on the other note, Do I really want to talk about it? That's if I feel like talking about it. Here it goes. I'm gonna talk about it, chat. I'm really gonna talk about it. It is police investigating a accident down in Kenya. Death of an activist. His body was found inside a metal box in Kenya. This activist is for the LGBT community. But people bodied him because he was for the LGBT community down in Kenya. And it's just sad to say that I had to type in a lot of information real quick, just fast and hurry. It's sad to say that racism still exists in Africa. Racism still exists in Africa. Segregation still exists in Africa. Homophobia still exists in Africa. So I'm not surprised that they body him and put him in a casket. What I am surprised about is that he's an activist. He's on social media platforms. He's always doing something productive. And for him to get body like that is a very contradicting situation. And I feel bad and shocked that he had to get bodied by that by himself, found his body in the metal box. Now, shout out to his family. I hope his family finds the justice that they need. Like, reason why I'm just trying to get through all this negative shit, because it's so much negativity that happened all this week. You got a 8-year-old bodying a teacher. You got laws changing in the world stating that kids no longer have to worry about anything except for homicide. You got people telling people what they can and cannot do when it comes to trying to advocate for something. Like, it's a real dog-eat-dog world that we are living in, folks. And I'm gonna say this: we need to stay awake. We need to make sure. We need to open up our eyes and be like, hey, yo, this is getting serious. This is getting outrageous, and enough is enough. You know what I mean? For a 8-year-old child to bring a gun to school and body his teacher speaks a lot of volumes. For a man who's an advocate for peace, no matter if you're gay, homophobic, whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? It's just a very distraught world that we are living in. Like, the world that we are living in, chat. The world that we are living in. Like, I'm really thinking of multiple ways so much stuff can go down, so much stuff can happen, right? And for us to sit here and play pacifist and a possum to everything is very cold-hearted and fucked up. I had to think of my words wisely, because what I'm about to say, chat, I'm letting it be known. We need to do better. We need to show better. Show our kids there's a right way. Show the youth there's a right way. Make sure that we are in an environment where we are stabilized and that we don't have no beef. Because honestly, truthfully, there's so much shit hitting the fan right now. We got World War III right around the corner and people don't realize it.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit.
So, with that being said, we're about to get up on out of here. It's 11:15. I normally end this at 11:30, but I'm gonna end it a little early. I'm your boy in the mix, aka DJ Motherfucking Fly. I appreciate everybody who pulling up, showing love. Stop the Cat Podcast next week, episode 17. Hopefully it'll be a positive week next week, not a negative or salty week. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody pulling up, Reflex Radio, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, everybody on those platforms. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Without y'all, this shit would be nothing. So with that being said, I'm going to put it out of here. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed motherfucking night. All right?
We don't cast, last. Now everybody go to breakfast. You go bow for the result, nothing to discuss, cause I did win by default and without any doubt, I'm a me happy adult, I no go feed the girl is out, I'm a mind that's really talk, I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble, she manipulate my love, I know holy, and I know that get both, like the Baba Frayo, my ayo, don't cry yo, I need to go and shadow, 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 I need to go and shadow. I get what I control and kill Soboma. I dey try to buy moto, want Toyota Corolla. My feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Now you crash your Ferrari for Lucky Bona. Now some more we make with that pain all over. My feelings today swing like Django Lover. Feelings today swing like Timbani at you. I'm a white dog, give any suit. Why you say I did nothing for you? And if I do anything you want me to do, Timbani at you. I'm a white dog, give any suit. Why you say I did nothing for you? And if I do anything you want me to do, maybe another time, maybe another life. You will be my wife and we'll get it right. Young cast, last. Now everybody go to breakfast. Have to say bye-bye, yo. Bye-bye, yo. To the love of my life. My yo. Don't cry, yo. I need people and shadow. 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 I need people and shadow.